Good morning, friends. Pastor Will here with another story time. This morning, I'm going to read one of our favorites, Giraffes Can't Dance. Giraffes Can't Dance is by Giles Andre and Guy Parker Reese. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully bandy and his legs were rather thin. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees, but when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Now, every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. You see all the animals? The warthogs started waltzing. The rhinos rock and rolled. The lions danced a tango which was elegant and bold. I like the rock and rollin' rhinos. The chimps all did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked towards the floor, but the lions saw him coming, and they soon began to roar. "Hey, look, it's clumsy Gerald!" The animals all laughed. "Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool! Old Gerald, don't be daft!" Wasn't very nice of him, was it? Let's see what happens. Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted at the spot. "They're right," he thought. "I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot." So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He'd never felt so bad before, so sad and so alone. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. "The moon can be so beautiful," he whispered with a sigh. Excuse me," coughed a cricket, who'd seen Harold earlier on. "But sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song." Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to. With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying and his tail was swishing round. Oh, he's starting to dance. He threw his arms out sideways and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was wide open. "I'm dancing. Yes, I'm dancing. I'm dancing," Gerald cried. Then one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream. Gerald's the best dancer that we have ever seen." "How is it you can dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how." But Gerald simply twizzled round and finished with a bow. All the animals love him. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. We all can dance, he said, when we find the music that we love. Funny book, great book. All right, have a great day.